Hey guys, welcome back. I've never been so excited to share something with you when it comes to a combination of AI and marketing. We are talking about one of the biggest pain points in marketing for digital marketers and businesses. I'm pretty sure that you cannot disagree with me. When it comes to data analysis, a lot of us go weak in the knees. We just say that data analysis is not for me, analysis is difficult, analysis is complicated, I don't know if I'm doing it right, I don't know what to look at. All these confusions are going to be put to rest today with this combination of AI and marketing. All of you may have heard about ChatGPT and all of you may have heard about ChatGPT Plus. Today, we're going to talk about a new plugin called Code Interpreter, which is exclusively available for all ChatGPT Plus subscribers, which means if you are somebody using a paid version of ChatGPT, you will have this Code Interpreter plugin in your ChatGPT interface, and this is going to be one of the most proficient tools, data analysts for sure. But today, we're going to talk about how marketers can leverage this feature to achieve some astounding feats when it comes to data and analysis. So no more getting scared of data analysis, no more getting scared of analytics, no more going weak in the knees when it comes to data analysis. I am not going to bore you further. Let's jump right into the screen to see what I'm talking about. All right, so this is where we would be talking about ChatGPT Plus account. And this is a ChatGPT Plus account. I'm just ignoring all the basic jazz of how to log in, how to do this, how to do that. I'm straight away going to show you how to enable your Code Interpreter plugin. Now, ignore these tabs that you see on the ChatGPT Plus window. This is for another day. We are going to go to the settings, and then you will see your beta features. Here you will have something called as Code Interpreter. If you have not enabled it already, you should go ahead and start enabling it now and just turn this on. If you have not enabled it, that will give us access to Code Interpreter plugin. This is how you will be using it. So once you go to your ChatGPT, when you say new chat, you will have 3.5 and 4. So select 4. When you select 4, you will be prompted to select the plugin that you would want to be using. So when you select ChatGPT 4, you would be prompted to use what you would want to. You would be prompted with a set of features that you would want to be using it. So here I would select Code Interpreter, and as soon as you do that, you will see there is a small plus icon here which will enable you to go ahead and upload some files. So I'm going to zoom it in a little so that you don't have a problem viewing my screen. So this is where you will go ahead and upload all sorts of files, whether it is an image file, whether it is image recognition that you're after, whether it is extracting text from an image, whether it is analyzing CSV files, whether it is a lot of things, and get done if you're using Code Interpreter. This is a no-code plugin for all the people who would want to execute tasks, whether it is analyzing a code, debugging a code, writing a predefined code for your goal automatically without your intervention. Remember, you're a non-programmer, so this is the tool for you. So more about Code Interpreter on another video, but this is where we would be talking about exclusive use cases when it comes to marketing and Code Interpreter. All right, so let's try the basic text extraction from an image file. Let's see if it does a good job. So I'm just going to say open, and the file is getting uploaded. I just want you to read this image and explain what is going on here. I know this is a very, very random, very vague prompt that I'm giving. I just want to see what it understands. I'm sorry that's inconvenience. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm unable to read files in .pages format at this time. That's a proprietary file format using blah, blah, blah. It is asking you to give a JPG or a PNG. So let's try that. So let's do this. So this is the one that we wanted. So I'm just going to take a quick look. All right. And let me take a screenshot and see what happens. So this is going to be saved as an image file now. All right. So let's close this. Oh, just so you understand, let's take a quick look and understand what this is talking about. Simple lead generation system with automation, content creation, list building, email marketing, data collection and analysis, and lead scoring. So let's close this. Okay. And let's upload the file, which is in a screenshot, and look at this. This is a PNG format file. So let's open this again and let's copy the same prompt asking the system what it thinks now. Okay, I just want you to read this image. Okay, this is working. If you want to see what it is actually doing, it is actually it is actually converting, it is interpreting your instruction and the asset that you have uploaded into some sort of code. And you can also copy this code to execute it on your interfaces, on your coding interfaces, etc. And let's see what it is talking about. Now, the image that you provided seems to be a list of activities or functions that are typically associated with digital marketing and business development. Here is a list and what each item generally means. Now, content creation, list building, email marketing, data collection, analysis, and lead scoring. This is just amazing because it is not just understanding what I'm talking about. It is not just reading text from an image. It is going ahead and giving you an analysis of what is this thing going to talk about. Now, in a way, any image that you can find on the internet, any infographic that you're after, just upload that on Code Interpreter and it is going to give you a description of what that means, which can be used for your blog post, which can be used for... Now, how is it going to help marketers? It is going to help marketers because the content that you generate from this, by analyzing the image that you've uploaded, you are in a position to go ahead and write a blog post, make a video out of it. You have a video script. You can upload this and create many social media posts in bulk that you could upload using tools like Canva. Now, do I need to say more? Absolutely not. So this is one of the biggest use cases using Code Interpreter that I've come up with. The second use case is kind of very, very interesting. So what I would be talking about is, let's take a new chat. Okay, so select your ChatGPT 4. All right, and Code Interpreter. So now I will go ahead and upload. This time I am going to upload, let's say, a CSV file, right? So I have a lot of CSV files that I have extracted in the process of my outreach. So let's take a file and let's ask Code Interpreter what it thinks about this file. What do you think about the data in this file, right? So what is happening? Just get an overview of what is happening in this file first. Now, a lot of times, there will never be a situation when we don't look at a sheet and blindly upload it, because you need to know what this sheet is talking about. Now, if you upload that file and ask ChatGPT or Code Interpreter for its opinion on the file, the data provided appears to be a CSV file that contains contact information, presumably from a contact management system named Apollo. Here is a summary of the first few rows, blah, 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 blah. Now, additionally, the data includes several columns needed to contact's professional profile, blah, 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 blah. Now, let's ask it for you to go ahead and work on this. Is there any cleanup needed, or can you work with what you have? Now, let's see what the tool says. I'm asking if there is a cleanup needed, or can you go ahead and work with what you have? Before proceeding with an analysis, it is usually good practice to clean and pre-process the data. Okay, handling missing values. Okay, there are some cases where there is missing values, dropping irrelevant and redundant columns. So some amount of cleanup will definitely help. But since this is going to be a demonstration, I am running out of time. So wouldn't be able to clean up the data. However, I just need a basic bar graph of the data, highlighting the profiles of people. Okay. And the country they are, okay, not the country, and the industry they operate in, right? Now, you can go ahead and give more information for the system to start working on. You can say, can you include the industry on the x-axis and the job profile on the y-axis. Now let's change this to job profile to make it more relevant. Okay, let's see what happens. Now it is going ahead and looking at the data that you have uploaded in the sheet, which is a CSV format. It is working on the data. It will start analyzing the data. And if it has any problems, it will tell you what the problems are. And it'll also find out ways to go ahead and silent. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, not pre-programmed, nothing that I have done. I have taken a random sheet that I have downloaded from another source, and I've uploaded that onto Code Interpreter and asking it what it thinks of this data is all about. And I've gone ahead. Let me zoom it for you. Look at this. I mean, what else do you need? In a way, this is segmentation at the very basic level. I have taken a bunch of data and I have segmented it based upon the job profiles that we're talking about. Now, if you look at the profiles of people, let us say I'm running a marketing campaign for people in the chiropractor industry, and look at the split of the people. Now I know for a fact that next time I do a search, or when I do data scraping or when I try to get data for my upcoming campaigns, whether it is an outreach or a paid campaign, I know that the majority of people are spread across the category called owner. Now, there is no point in going ahead and starting and looking at all these kind of roles when I know if I define the industry called health and if I go after the profile of owner, the majority of the data lies there. So look at the kind of data that you have here. Industries, which is health, wellness and fitness, medical practice, alternative medicine, hospital and healthcare. This clearly tells me that the categories that I need to be focusing upon, which I would have never tried to analyze because this is just a data sheet that I have downloaded. I would have blindly sent a cold outreach, personalized of course, but I would not have gone into this detail. So Code Interpreter helps me understand what my data that I collected is talking about, helps me give better analysis of the data because it is going ahead and giving me, of course, it depends on the prompt that you give, but this is just amazing. So this is a very, very, very basic use case of how marketers can go ahead and use Code Interpreter. I will go ahead and make many more videos about this, depending upon gradually progressing towards more complexity as we move forward. That's it for me in this session. I hope marketers don't shy away from Code Interpreter, assuming that this is only for programmers or coders. Go ahead and exploit this tool and get cracking on those data sheets. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. Until next time, ciao.